Hi everyone, today I just wanted to talk about what the word perfect means to me and what I've learned about it over the last couple of years. So, in English, the word perfect means um, something that's absolute, something that's complete, or something that has all the required or desired characteristics and qualities, or something that is as good as it should be, is it's possible to be. In Latin, the word perfect means something that is done thoroughly and completely. So, I just wanted to ask you, what does perfect mean to you? What would a perfect day in your life look like? What would a perfect life for you look like? Some of the common things that we think about is um, I want to get a perfect education. I want to get the perfect job. I want to get the perfect partner. I want perfect friendships. And you can add anything to that list. So now that you have that idea of what a perfect day or life would for you would look like, how would you respond or live out the rest of your life if you have that perfect thing that you need? So let's say you got the perfect education from the perfect school. What do you do with that? Or you found your perfect partner, and how does life look like after that? You found your perfect job, and what does life look like after that? And as you think about these answers, I want to challenge you. Does that idea of a perfect day or life empower you, or does it enslave you? So, for me, the flawed understanding of the word perfection actually enslaves us. We think we're not there yet. We think I don't have this perfect thing in my life, and maybe some other person's life is perfect for you, and we're constantly comparing and probably sulking or self-pitying or bitter because we don't achieve that sense of perfect day or life. But the correct understanding of the word perfection can actually empower us, and that's something I want to talk about later in this video. So I want you to keep those answers in your mind as you think about them. And another thing about perfection is, if every day of our lives was perfect, wouldn't our lives be ordinary? You would say no, I would be enjoying it, it would be so awesome. But I want you to think about some of the things that you take for granted every day that might be perfect for you. Probably you get that perfect cup of coffee every day, or probably you get to see the perfect colors of fall in your neighborhood, or it could be that perfect pet companion of yours who's just there for you all the time. How many things in your life do you take for granted that are perfect for you? And when you sort of extrapolate that idea, you can understand about, if everything in your life was perfect, then wouldn't everything be ordinary? Yes, a lot of questions in this video. But we have this sense of utopia, but the word actually in Greek means a place that does not exist. So we can have that in mind when we think about perfection and utopia and our perfect lives. In fact, history, science, and our experience tells us we actually are not good at predicting what we want from life, or we think we want something, but we actually, when we have it, you don't really see the value. And Daniel Gilbert talks about this in his TED Talk, The Psychology of Future Self, and goes deep into this idea, which you can watch later on if you want to. And why do I say so? That it's sort of counterintuitive that I know what I want from my life. So how can I not know? Why am I not good at predicting what I want from life? And Daniel Gilbert talks about that in his talk. But our life actually boils down to choices. We are always bartering something that we have for something else. How you ask, let's say you want quality alone time to reflect and think about, but you also need to choose about spending the time with family and friends and your social groups, and you're always sort of balancing between time as a resource here. Sometimes you're balancing money. Should I buy this or should I buy that? What's more important? And you can't spend it however you like unless you're super rich. But we all have resources that are limited, and we are always choosing what we should do with those resources. So another example is, I know this is healthy for me and I know it's good, but I really want to have chocolate and cheese. So you're making everyday choices. Since in the morning, since you get up till you sleep, you're always making choices, and you're always bartering or exchanging a resource for something else. And what I've learned about the idea of perfection is I can't have everything all the time, and I need to know what's perfect for me. So if we go back to the first definition, the first segment of the video about the definition of perfection, it means having all the required or desirable qualities or characteristics, right, as good as it is possible to be. So the only thing that we can strive for in our day is to make it as good as it can possibly get, knowing that we have different things that we exchange or we give in, or trade-offs, if you would want to call it that way, that we're making every day. And that's the idea of perfection I can live with, to do the best I can every day. And what that all means in the definition, having all the required or desired qualities or characteristics, that all would differ for each of us according to our situation, our age, our culture, and that's something you can think about after this video. So if you found this video useful, let me know. If it helps you in your list of what perfection means, or what it is, please do let me know. That's me signing out. Bye.